Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And off we go from Tampa. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big goal potential. And he wants to show this organization that he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
a shotgun handoff here to Irving. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here's Love. He'll try to pick it up himself. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
That's good for a first down.
They go bootleg. Love. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
A run up the middle with Irving. And a good run here as he'll run all the way down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
10 more yards. That's another Buccaneers.
Love now. That one out wide and intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle they go. McPherson. And he'll power his way up near the 25. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good.
On 1st down, McPherson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Packer 1st down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Short throw. He's got Kraft. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw.
47-yard.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Packers 1st down.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And that is incomplete. A lot of of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30.
That's good for our Packers. First down.
Back to throw again. Pass caught. That's Golden. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. At the Buccaneers.
They'll try the left side. McPherson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here is third and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 5.
Now back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
And the Packers first down.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. Good footwork at the 30. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. From the 33, here's second and 5. To throw now, here's Love. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
A 5-yard gain on the play. Complete to Emeka Egbuka.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a first and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Love looking to throw it. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Back to throw here. Over the middle, he's got Golden. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good.
They'll run on first down. McPherson. And he stopped immediately there. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second and 9.
1 yard gain.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's taken in by Golden. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 34-yard line. They're going to look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Jacob Parrish on the coverage.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have the kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The Buccaneers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Love. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a... Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Following the interception, Love. And his throw here is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing. Love. He finds his man. Complete. It's Sanchez. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Love. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. And his kick here is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points. That's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
27 yards. That's good for our Packers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Short throw. He's got Kraft. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Throwing middle, and it's complete. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try to mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No.
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. Still going. He may go. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are even at 10 apiece. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, 62 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. A little bit of flip the script. Quarter 1, they struggled. Quarter 2 here, they put things together. And I guess sometimes, Charles, you just come out and you have to get your feet underneath you in a ball game, right?
That's exactly right, because every now and then, you don't come out of the gate as fast and as strong as you want to. Sometimes you have to ramp up into it or take a few hits along the way and figure it out. And that's what they've done so far. Slow start, but now they're starting to put it together.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Open man is Ibuka. Here's 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 4.
Love now. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 37. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Sanchez. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this 1st half. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here on first down. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. It's Gervon Dexter who got in to drop him. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
It's a pickup of 13. Leads to third down and 3.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. They'll start on the ground with Irving. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Bosa on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up
on second and 9. Love. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
13 yards on the play. Complete to
on first and 10, here's Irving. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
He's tackled at the
second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Looking to throw. Love. A quick throw there is incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. And the slot man goes in motion left. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him and forced that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And our game's had a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. He'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. McPherson. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Right back to him on first down. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Second and 4. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed from 3 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Love, they go play action now. He finds his man, complete. That's Sanchez. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
It's a pickup of 6.
To throw now, here's Love. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Working out of the gun. Love. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Packers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him. And he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. McPherson. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Up the middle they go. McPherson. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
A gain of 6. That's good for our Packers. 1st down.
Now a handoff up the middle. McPherson.
17.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On play action, they'll throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows 1st down.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll look to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Up the middle they go. McPherson. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
It's a gain of a yard.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that, maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Running the jet sweep here for Palmer. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
CD, with that last pass, he joined a group of about 50 other men that are over 30,000 career passing yards. So, look, he's not at the top, but that's pretty good company.
Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL. That's a pretty good one, isn't it? You still have to put some numbers up in order to get in, okay? The secret knock is still there. How about him getting it done? Proud of him.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Love looking to throw it. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. He finds his man complete. That's Reed.
A 7-yard gain. And the Packers first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Glove. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd down and 12. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Matthew Golden with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Packers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Well, now how about this return? And they nearly broke down for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Back now comes Tampa Bay. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Once again, it's Irvin. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. The pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And this is going to be Packer football. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run the counter. McPherson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
3rd down.
Back to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Firing quickly out wide is Love. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing. Love. And that'll be off the mark. Too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
3 yards to go.
Back to throw. Love. And that's incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Martin on the coverage.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Love now. And he He's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Second down at 6 now from the 42.
42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now a give. Irving running right. Now inside the 25. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving, 57 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into that deficit.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Love throwing for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Packers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. So a win here for the Packers, and it was thanks in part to their man under center, their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, you had to like what you saw. He was on point the whole game. Wound up going over 300 yards with 3 touchdown passes. That will definitely get the job done.
So for the Packers, they're not going to go quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they drop their 10th game now to fall to 4-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.